There we go.
Adjust.
Live with some adjustments here.
Hopefully that's good enough.
Yeah, I can see us
all
both.
That's all right.
We good?
We gotta get in close here.
Hold on.
Hang on.
I need a footrest.
Oh, footrest, good call. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. You just pull a drawer out. Oh, yeah.
Hang on. Let me just get in here. In your lap here.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
There we go. Yeah, nice.
All right. Let's go. There we go.
I'm just gonna intertwine our legs.
Yeah. That was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. I'm spent.
Done.
I'm spent.
The worst part is I still can't read anything anybody's saying, so
It's all right. I got you.
they don't have anything important to say, I don't think, anyway. So
Oh no, you can't say that about people.
that's true. Or maybe they do. Oh,
Everybody's saying is watching right now.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
You're like, is watching.
Everybody's saying
Watching.
is watching.
Is watching.
Sebastian says nice timing because he's bored.
Oh, good. So are we.
Yep.
We were bored too. We were trying to come up with some stuff to do. We figured we'd do another live session. Episode 5. I think we're on episode 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did 2 the one day. We took yesterday off.
Oh yeah, true.
Because even important people need to take a day off once in a while.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you like when you get bored? Do you have like a favorite app or anything like that?
Favorite app? Funny you should say that.
Huh.
I do have a favorite app.
Okay.
Yes. It's I'm being distracted by a fly flying around here.
It's my pet.
Yes,
He's drunk.
because I always like to give people something. I'll give them a favorite app of mine, which is called Flip.
Oh, that's a couponing one.
Yeah.
That's a great app.
Double P, FLIPP. The extra P is for I don't
Extra
know.
savings.
I have no clue. Extra savings, sure.
That's right. It's for extra savings.
Flip's awesome. It's a price matching app for grocery stores. You just put in what you want, or do a search for whatever you want, and it comes up with a flyer for a competing grocery store. So when you go up to the cash register, tell them you just want to price match something, and then you show them the list of all your stuff you want to price match. I think it's awesome. It's free, and I was gonna say it pays for itself, but it's free. So
It does pay for itself though.
literally, it does.
It's
yeah.
free, so you're essentially getting money back. It pays you to have that app.
Exactly. You'd be a fool not to have it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We've used it quite a few times. Gone to the grocery
I
store.
have.
Almost everything in the cart gets searched.
Well, yeah. Well, because you can, as you're shopping, you can do searches for other grocery stores. It's amazing. Flip, go get it, people.
Flip's a good one. That's way better than my app. It's way better than the app I had in my head.
What?
Well, I was thinking about what apps I like to play with, like when I'm bored and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I go hiking, I use the All Trails app,
Okay.
and it shows you all the different places you can go, and it'll actually you run the app while you're hiking, and it'll track your trail and stuff like that, and show you how far you've walked. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
And it's good too
It's a good
because
one.
if you're looking for a new place to hike, you can just go through the app and it shows you based on your where you are in kilometers, how far and how close the next like trail is or whatever.
Nice. You use that geocaching app too, don't you?
Yeah, geocaching. The kids love that. They it gives you like a spot on the map where this geocache is. If anybody doesn't know what geocaching is, people hide like little items. It'll be like a little capsule or a little jar. They'll put paper in it, and you can write like your name and your date. Sometimes they'll have a jar with like a bunch of little trinkets in it, and the idea is to like you could take a trinket, and then you just leave one behind, so kind of like swap it out.
It's cool.
But every geocache you go to, you log it on your app too. Geocaching is an international app, and you log it that you went to that cache, and it logs how many caches you've been to. And there's a lot of people that do like they're really heavy into it and stuff too. So
So what's the app then for geocaching?
it's literally geocaching.
Yeah.
It's the international app. You just type in geocaching. It's the first one that comes up on the app store.
And then all trails.
All trails.
You can use those. Yeah, you can use those in conjunction with each other. That's pretty cool.
We could very well.
Whoever likes hiking, then. Ah, yes.
And then you could search for your Pokemon while you're hiking too.
Joshua says he uses the X Hamster app.
X Hamster?
Yeah. What is that?
What is the X Hamster?
Tracy's laughing.
Tracy?
Oh, she's making the international sex symbol. This. She's doing that.
You know what? The fact that it's a sex app and it has the name Hamster in it, that doesn't make me very comfortable.
Yeah. I don't know how they came up with that name.
I got a pretty good idea how they came up with that name.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
It's probably made by some gay guys playing with hamsters.
It's possible. Gay porn is a big industry nowadays.
It's very true.
It's catching on.
Margaritaville.
Why do they have to be gay to be hamster lovers?
Well, I don't know a single straight guy that wants a hamster in his ass.
Are there any gay guys that want hamsters in their asses?
I probably not. I mean, I can't imagine so.
I don't know.
But there's some pretty weird people out there.
I know a gay guy. I'll ask him when I see him next. He'll probably say no.
Mm-hmm. It's a good call. He probably will.
Mm-hmm.
If he gives you any other answer, I want that answer on the show.
I'll see what he says. He's actually okay with me making gay jokes, so.
That's always good.
Well, no, they don't.
As long as you do them within taste.
Well, of course. I always have tasteful jokes. I don't call them names or anything either. It's just funny gay jokes. You know what I mean?
The camera angle is terrible on you. You got your bottom of your face.
I know.
It's just a talking face, talking mouth.
This is brutal. Oh, finally Emily's here.
There's your number one fan is on.
I know.
She's probably laughing and we haven't even told a joke yet.
No. I'll have to
One
do.
or only one?
I have to do. All you have to do is hand motions and makes her laugh. Because it makes no sense. She doesn't know what I'm doing.
She doesn't know what you're doing.
No. I do it all the time.
She says she is.
Yeah,
She's laughing.
Right, there you go. See?
Yep.
I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna do this. Hand motions. It's two stupid hand motions.
I love when we go live and my phone starts going off and somebody starts private messaging me or something. It's like they're gonna go on Facebook and then they private message me. But they're already on Facebook.
Yep.
So they got the notification that we're live. And he thinks, well, I'm just gonna send him a private message.
I wonder if people can hear the private messages through the through this.
You hear
app.
like the little ding or the vibration or whatever?
Yeah, I wonder if that's possible.
I'm sure when the phone vibrates, they probably hear that. Like, they probably.
Did anybody hear vibrations or noises when that happened?
It was not a spooky
People?
ghost.
People? A spooky ghost.
Spooky, very spooky.
Oh man, he's spooky. Anybody gone to the It House down it's Eulalie and
James?
Ritson? It's Ritson and what's the major cross street there?
Eulalie.
Eulalie crosses Ritson, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Just south of Athol.
Yep.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. That
I keep
place-
seeing a lot of people take pictures from there.
Yeah.
I haven't been there since they started shooting though. Last time I went there, they didn't have the roof on. So
No, I went down and talked to two guys down there. They said they haven't started filming yet.
oh really? When did you go down? Yesterday?
Just today.
Today.
Yeah, they
Beautiful.
pushed it back 2 weeks.
Whew.
And,
Somebody was telling me they had a bunch of old cars and stuff down there too.
They put up a tree, a spooky looking tree, and they
That's
built
not a car.
like a back shed. No, I know it's not a car. Just saying, that's what they put there.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Spooky
Jesus Christ. No, it looks cool. It looks really cool. They built a back porch on it. It looks awesome.
All right. We should go squat in it.
Maybe. I think they got security down there now.
Mm-hmm.
It's all blocked off. I want the wood. That's what I want.
No fighting.
We're not fighting.
There's no fighting on this show. We don't have nearly enough energy to fight.
No.
I get tired just thinking about fighting.
It's true. That wouldn't last very long.
I'm too busy enjoying my beer here. I was a dick and I poured a beer in front of Scott. Who
that
can't
was
drink.
amazing. That was amazing.
Brock Street. Go to the LCBO. They got some Brock Street Blonde, really good stuff.
Yeah, apparently it's good.
It is.
Yeah, I wish.
How does it smell?
It smells pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I must say, I like the smell. Yeah, poured it right in front of me, like slowly.
Yeah, I made sure there was
into
like
the glass.
condensation on the can and
Yeah.
everything. Made it look like a commercial.
Yeah. It's like a Coors Light commercial. Everything's like ice and cold.
Mountains are blue.
Oh my god, he's like, it's a refrigerator in the middle of the Arctic.
I think while I was pouring it, some lady in a bikini was like touching herself behind me somewhere.
Yeah, ice exploded out of
Yep.
nowhere, and
Uh-huh.
everything went in slow motion. It was brutal. I was devastated. Totally devastated. Yeah, I know I can't have any beers. It bothers me. I love beer.
You know what? I do too. And when you get older, for me, it wasn't about drinking as many as I can to get drunk. It's more about having one or two and trying a whole bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Not in the same night. Try a couple. A few days later, maybe I'll try another one. But trying all the different craft beers and trying different beers, I love it now. And I think, you used to do stuff like that. I think
All the
before they
time.
called it craft beer,
Yeah.
we'd go to Beer Fest, and that's essentially what that was.
Yeah.
It was just all kinds of beers.
All kinds of beers. What was your favorite one? What's your favorite beer right now? Since we're on favorites.
Right now, I get stuck on the Bud Light Lime still. It's
Bud Light
really smooth. My current new favorite is Land Shark right now.
Land Shark.
Land Shark is done by Jimmy Buffett.
Okay.
Margaritaville. Land Shark was an American beer. They just brought it up to Canada this year. It's really good. It's almost a mix between like a Bud Light and a Corona. It's kind of really smooth, nice taste to it. I like my lagers though. I really do. I mean, this blonde is really good. I especially love blondes, especially big titty ones.
Yeah. I don't know. So what? Land Shark? Can you get that at LCBO?
You can. Beer store.
Right on.
At the beer store, you can get it there now. The funny thing was, the first time I ever got Land Shark, we were down in Buffalo, and we stopped at the grocery store because that's where you go to get your beer, right? And I was like, oh, Land Shark, I want to try it. So I picked up a 6-pack of Land Shark, and I picked up a bunch of other things that I wanted to try. We get back to the hotel, and I pick up the first beer out of the case, and the neck of the beer is gone. I'm like, what the hell? Did somebody drink this beer? And it was still sealed. So yeah, I immediately contacted Land Shark on Facebook, and like the true American assholes they were, they gave me the 1-800 number for Americans, and I couldn't get a hold of anybody.
Nice.
So then I complained again. They gave me the Canadian number, and that goes to voicemail.
Uh-huh. It's funny, Land Shark. That's wasn't that a term for a pit bull?
A pit bull? They were called Land Sharks? I didn't know that. That's
What was the
interesting.
logo on the can or the bottle?
I'll be right back.
We'll find out. Come on, be a dog. No, I meant the logo, not you. What a bonehead. Wait. If I talk quiet enough, Jay can't hear me. Jay, such a fucking idiot. Oh my god, what is he doing? Look at this guy over here. Oh my god. I can see he's bending over, I can see his underwear. It's brutal. He's got patchy hair legs. Oh, hey man, hey, what's
Hey,
up?
what's going on?
Oh, what's that? Hey.
All right, Land
What'd you
Shark.
Find out.
I found an empty bottle of Land Shark. I didn't buy it empty, I drank it. So here we go.
It actually is a shark,
It's a shark fin. Land Shark.
but he's not on land.
Or is he?
No, he's not.
No, he's not a Land Shark.
No, that's the water.
He's just a shark.
Land shark. That'd be like Street Sharks. Remember that show?
Street Sharks? No,
Yeah.
I don't remember that show.
That was brutal.
Yeah, it's all moldy. Island
perfect.
style lager.
Perfect.
I don't think I've ever had another island style lager to compare to this one, so this will be my favorite then. It's premium though. It's good stuff. St. Louis, Missouri. Little cap's cool.
You saved all the bottles?
Well, I just haven't taken anything back. The land shark cap.
Fins up, people. Fins up.
Fins up. That's
Fins up.
that's a slogan.
Fins up.
Jimmy Buffett's good though.
Seize
I like
up.
this stuff.
Seize up.
Remember that?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking gangsters.
I never knew what that meant until like years later. I'm way too white to figure that out on my own.
Seize up.
Seize up, Crips. Ignore what Emily just said. I wasn't talking shit at all.
Scott was talking
What?
shit.
What are you talking about?
Were you talking shit about me?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Why? Come on. What? Jeez.
Do anything else today? Went to Valley Village.
Value Village.
Valley Village.
My home away from home.
Love that store, but it's breaking my heart. It is because prices are just going up.
Yeah.
It's like they figured it out. Oh man, this stuff's a really good deal. Wait a minute, we're selling it. We should jack the price.
Yeah.
So stupid too, because we saw that mirror, like this mirror. It's a good sized mirror, but they want like $35 for it.
Yeah.
But it's leaning on a giant metal shelf that's almost the height of us. That they
Yeah.
only wanted $20 for.
Yeah.
And it was huge. It was a really long shelf. Like stupid things. With that radio that we saw, I'm looking for a radio for the
That
shop in
radio
here.
was a hunk of shit.
It was like an 80s radio. It had a tape cassette on the one side
Yep.
and then a record button so you could record the radio with your tape deck.
Yep.
And then the radio, what I want is a strong radio signal for in the garage. But this radio was such a hunk of shit. It was like that. I picked it up, the handle was falling off. What do they want for it? $10?
$10.
$10.
Yeah. The handle was broken.
But they had a car stereo deck there for $5.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
I think it's multiple people doing the pricing. I don't think it's one
I think
person.
so. And you know what I think
know
it
what I
is? I think that we have a rabbit guest. Oh yeah, look at that. He's behind the car.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, go catch him. I'll follow you with the camera.
Oh, yeah. No problem. I'll catch that rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
No, easy. I'll run it down.
But you know what? You know what I think is happening? I think is they're hiring new people. They're hiring younger people, and the younger generation of staff at Value Village is like, oh, this is a collector's item. Oh, this is really valuable. You know, this is going for this, and I can research this and find out what it's going for. Whereas before, like an old mentality of a thrift store, you go to like a Salvation Army or Mission Bros, it's mainly run by, I don't want to say like,
Older people?
yeah, with older people, yeah, older than me.
Yeah.
And those people, they're more about like, let's just move it, let's make some money for the company and just move it.
Well, that's it. They have to move the product out because they're getting so much of it donated. I've seen the back rooms before.
Ugh.
The back rooms are always full of stuff, like completely stocked full of shit. They haven't even priced any of it yet.
Yeah,
They got to move it.
because they can't. They got to move the shit that's in there.
They got to move it.
Who's this? Outrageous. Like me? Yeah, you're an old man. You're an old man, Dad. My dad logged in, wants to know if he's an old man.
I have no clue.
Well, he's
I don't know
older.
how old he
He
is.
has to be older than me, so.
Okay, well, I don't know. My dad was. How old is my dad now? 70?
Is he really?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I think so.
Still yard selling, too.
Yeah, he's still yard sales. Yeah, yeah.
We greeted him very well the other
Oh, he was impressed. He was impressed with that.
day.
He didn't even.
He looked really shocked. He's, oh, hey. Like he didn't hear you.
He did. We were driving by him, and he had his window down.
He was
And,
staring at the yard sale that he was creeping by.
He wasn't even looking. I stuck my head right at the window and told him to fuck off. And
No, I believe your words were "fuck you, old man."
No, I didn't say old man. I
Oh no,
just
just
said
fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
just
it.
yelled at him, "Fuck you!" And he's like, "Whoa, what?"
And he turns and then he started laughing. And he started like that smile. Oh yeah, that's my boy.
And then I just drove away on him.
Did you end up seeing what he came home with that day?
No, I don't think he got anything.
Neither do we. It was a shitty
No,
day.
it was terrible.
It's a really shitty day when Scott's dad doesn't come home with anything.
Oh my god.
You were expecting him to come home with something. I don't know, a bag of clothespins or something. Like I don't fucking know.
Clothespins.
Like he could have came home with anything, really. Look at this. I picked up this spool of rope. Fucking cares.
He always buys something.
Yeah.
But this time, no.
But that's we got to do that to find the deals, man. We pound the pavement Saturday, Sunday morning because Value Village
God.
is raping us. So.
I love garage sales, man.
Mhm.
Anybody else love garage? I love them. I love garage sales.
But if you're having a garage sale, don't act like you're a retail outlet.
Yeah, you're not running a business.
No.
Yeah, no.
You have a garage sale to get rid of things you don't want.
Exactly.
Like we rolled up there a few weeks ago on one, and what do they have, like a PlayStation or an Xbox or something in front of it? Or was it the old Sega Genesis or something? Yeah, it was a Sega Genesis.
No, you said it was a PlayStation, didn't you?
I don't know. Anyways, one of these systems, and they priced it like $50 or $100 or something. It's like, you want to get rid of it, or you just
Yeah,
go sell it on Kijiji or something?
Yeah,
right?
I've been to ones before where people were selling the original Xbox, and he goes, "Well, I want at least $50 because I got a bunch of games too." I was like, "It's not worth anything. That's the problem." I said, "It's really not worth anything."
Yeah.
People would buy it just for nostalgia purposes.
5 million people before you have already sold one, probably for less. So you're not sitting on a rare item at a yard sale, like when it comes to like electronics.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you got something unique, you might be able to get squeeze an extra couple bucks out of it. But
People do because they don't want to let it go. Yeah, I can see that. There's some things you don't want to let go.
why have it out there, man?
My parents had a garage sale once, and they were losing their minds. Oh my god, you wouldn't believe it. They kept coming out and looking around at stuff, and then grabbing things and like going back into the house and putting it back in the house. They did that all day long. And
Was it like your dad would bring something out and then your mom would put it back in the house?
No. We brought a ton of stuff out, and then my dad would be walking along, or my parents would be walking along. They go, "Oh yeah, look at this! Look at this mug! Oh great!" And then they just like walk in the house with it, and it was mugs. I don't know what the deal with mugs.
It was like, hey, I made it to a yard sale and I could take this stuff for free.
This fly's pissing me off. Oh, they're total hoarders, big time.
Your parents are hoarders?
Oh,
No.
oh, no. The only reason they get away with it is because their house is huge. They have a ton of space, and so it's just full, absolutely full.
You having another one in front of him?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Brock Street. What are these people laughing at?
Well, you know what's funny?
Are you fucking cursing me out again?
You know what's funny? You know who I get permission from to drink is on here right now. Mm-hmm. But I won't have any. I don't want to take your beer.
But it's for live TV.
Yeah. It doesn't. I don't know if Emily will let me have one.
I don't have any more Brock Street.
Oh. Well, what the heck?
I got a Tenants in there though. You ever had Tenants?
Tenants? I've not had Tenants.
Tenants Scottish beer. It's really good.
Oh, all right. Yeah, cool. Maybe I'll just do it off camera. So, oh wait, no, I've already said that. Now I've said too much. I was gonna say I can do it off camera so Emily can't see, but now that I've said it, there it is, Brock Street.
Advertisement placement.
Brock Street. That's in Oshawa, and Whitby,
And Whippy.
yeah,
And Pickering.
and Pickering. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Maybe that's why they did that.
So lots of people could.
So you never know where it is, and they could just move it if they need to.
You're right. They could just find another Brock Street.
Mm-hmm.
So smart.
I mean, they get
Have-
evicted from Whitby. They're like, fuck it, we'll go to Brock Street in Oshawa.
Have a drink. I was trying to get permission from Emily, not anybody else.
Everybody else is giving you, yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, just get hammered, man.
Yeah, no, go for it. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah, wait.
Oh, here we go.
Wait. Emily, so you can have some. You being alive is more important to me than your emotional well-being. What?
I think it's a trick.
That's kind of like reversed. I don't know what that means. So
You can have this if you want, but I value your life.
Yeah,
and I might kill you, so don't.
yeah,
But
that statement doesn't make much sense. Can you rephrase that? Can you just say yes or no and like? Are you trying to like make fun of me or make a joke at my expense? That's a do not a drink. That's a do not a drink. Do
Do
you?
not have.
Oh, get. Man, I don't care about your happiness. Oh, thanks.
That is the most least.
Yeah.
That's the least answer that you want. You never wanted that answer from your girlfriend.
Very straightforward. She's very honest. She's very honest.
Sorry, yes. I don't care about your happiness. Oh, thanks a lot. That's my girlfriend. Thank you.
Oh, she's. Oh yeah, beer. Yeah, beer makes you happy. Yeah, it does make me happy. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck.
Apparently not. I don't know. Maybe.
Does beer make you happy? Too fucking bad. I don't care.
Does she give? I don't even know anymore, man. I don't know. Sorry.
Would it make it better if I gave you like a fucking cooler or something?
A cool? No, that's even worse.
No, it is. I guess, eh?
Hard liquor is not good.
I don't even have a bottle of water to offer you.
Oh
You're
God.
We got a fucking hose on the side of the house if you want.
Kelly Willie says hi, Tracy. She can hear you in the background, laughing. She's laughing it up.
Oh god, mom's on there. What does mom want now? She's probably like, don't give away my booze.
Are they your mom's coolers?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're
Oh
her
my
coolers.
God.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Stop making commentary off camera.
Oh,
There's 2 coolers in the fridge of my mom's. You don't even like watermelon, you fuck. See your happiness? I don't care either.
wow.
Alright, let me see what we got here.
We got Bud Light Lime, Tenants.
Oh, that's light.
Light, yeah, that's a light beer. Have a light beer. There's a bottle opener on the. Scott's having a beer. Ah. This motherfucker. He's talking to me. Fucking. He's talking shit about me when I'm fucking not on camera. Fuck this guy, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna fucking sucker him. That's what it fucking goes around here, man. I don't even fucking know. You guys feel me, man? Like, I gotta put up with this fucking shit all the time. I can't fucking believe this, man. Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I was just reading the comments there.
Oh, right on. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
What's going on here? All right.
Yep. That's good.
Huh.
It's a nice bottle of water you got there.
It's a hot, it's a humid night out, and you need to stay hydrated.
You should. Well, it's very hot in the garage at least.
talks
There's
all
no
shit.
fucking circulation.
I think Joshua says he talks shit. I think he's the one that called me out for talking shit about you too.
You see what he's doing?
He's a troublemaker.
He is. He both times when each of us went off camera and we come back, he says we're talking shit about each other.
Unbelievable.
What a fucking guy.
Hi, Steve. Uh-huh, yeah. Okay.
Who the
Oh, I
fuck?
thought you said something to me.
Is she talking to you?
That's what I thought. Because everybody calls me Steve.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Back in the day, everybody called you Steve, and then they call him Scott.
yeah.
What a
Yeah,
bunch
all-
of fuck.
every
oh,
time.
man.
Every
She
time.
probably feels like an idiot now. Which is okay. She got it wrong. She's going senile. You can't blame her though, hey? When she goes to call me, she does this trick where she calls me 10 names before she calls my name.
Mhm.
She go, hey, well, Brandon, John, Michael, Jason. Jason, that's it.
Right.
Jason.
Her other kids, John and Michael.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just picking names out of a hat here. But she calls all these names.
Theory of relativity. Oh. He says, explain the theory of relativity to us, simple folk. But he said, Jason, you have to explain it, not me.
Motherfucker, why do I have to explain the theory of relativity?
I don't know.
The best way that I can explain the theory of relativity
Okay.
is by handing it over to Scott.
Gotcha. theory of relativity. Wow, I can't even speak. I've had like
man.
one gulp of
What are you
beer.
drinking, man? Jesus.
Theory of relativity. Oh my god. I'm not even going to bother saying it anymore.
That theory.
Well, the theory explains a lot of things. E equals mc squared is energy equals mass times velocity. Velocity squared or something like that. It says that the faster you go towards the speed of light, time will slow down until you reach the speed of light, in which case your mass, or say the mass of whatever vehicle you're in, becomes for you to actually go further. So let's say you hit the speed of light. Say you're in a car, okay? You hit speed of light, your car becomes so heavy that it won't go anymore.
It just won't move.
It has like unlimited mass. The mass is just a humongous amount. It also explains it also explains black holes as well.
Well, time goes slower the closer you get to those, right?
Yeah, black holes. Yeah, time goes. Actually, yeah, black holes and big stars.
Big ass stars?
Time goes slower the closer you are to it. Yeah, because it not only is since it warps gravity, it also means it warps time as well. Because time and gravity and space all intertwined together.
So there you go. Oh, you guys that thought we were just a bunch of beer drinking, smoking fucking hooligan shows?
The other
brains here too, alright?
The other thing about black holes, just if you allow me to go off on a tangent, the other thing about black holes is, since they suck in all light, if you were to go into a black hole, you would see whatever light bounced off of before it went into the black hole itself. So say the light bounced off a planet and then went into the black hole. If you went into the black hole, you would see an image of that planet. Because then
even though that planet's not in there.
Even though the planet's not in there, you would still see the planet in the black hole because it's bouncing off something else and going into your eyes. Right. And it's all about the light bouncing off something and going to your eyes. That's why you see things.
So in theory, the black hole looks like it's filled with shit.
Right.
And there's nothing in there.
There's nothing. Because it's all absorbed light from other things in the universe. Whatever, like, if it's an object with mass, the black hole sucks it in, it shoots it out the back with like a really compressed state. And yeah, there's no surviving that, that's for sure.
Well, at least not appearing to survive that.
No.
Although it may look like you're in there, even though you're not.
Does everybody agree with that, or no? You have to go research that now on the internet to see if I'm right or wrong. And you can call me out on it on my Facebook, because that's what you do on the internet. Call people out.
And then challenge them to a fight.
Yeah, that too.
You're a fucking liar. I'm coming to your house.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what's going on in the comments. I'm going to read all these after.
No, I was too busy explaining black holes. And, yeah, I don't know. Your mother says you see black. It's not quite true.
I can see that anywhere.
Then again, it's just a theory, right? Nobody's ever been to a black hole and reported what they've seen. It's all a theory. What's our thoughts on global warming?
It gets really hot. Have you the super collider that they have?
Hadron.
Yeah. Did they can they create a black hole with that?
They cannot. Apparently they can't.
So a lot of people think they can.
A lot of people think they can, yes. What they're saying is why they can't create a black hole with it is because whatever they're smashing together still doesn't have enough mass to create a black hole. It's so minute. Like, Like, as a black holes are created from stars imploding. So little things are like sub-microscopic, right?
Yeah.
And so still not enough mass to make one. Oh, our thoughts on global warming. Here we go. What do you think about global warming? I got a theory on global warming. I don't know.
What is fucking planet's getting hot, man?
Planet's getting hot.
Pollution's creating the planet, the ozone layer. Although I've heard people say theories that the ozone layer has been healing itself. So
It does heal
So
itself.
it's healing itself. So
Yeah.
eventually we'll cool off. But right now, it's fucking hot as shit. I mean, every summer it seems to get more and more humid. Ice is melting. Direct effect, actually, I experienced some direct effect of that. The glaciers out in Alberta, where I was, they said due to global warming, those glaciers are not going to be around that many more years. They have like a number. I don't remember what the number was, but they have a denominated number of how many more years those glaciers are going to last, because every year they're inching forward and melting. Eventually, they're just going to be gone. They had a couple hikers that they found. These hikers went missing in it was like the 80s or 90s or something. They went out for a hike, missing, never saw them again. And then a couple of years ago, they were doing an ice tour at the bottom of the mountain, and the bodies came up in the glacier. They were frozen, and the glacier moved them all the way down to the bottom of the glacier in a matter of a few years, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But that's what happens, and it's kind of scary when you think about they're putting big ass machinery buses on that glacier, and it could just cave in at any time, and it's a very far drop down.
See, he's trying to come up with complicated questions.
He said he was going to do this. You know what
But they're really not that complicated.
This is Sean from last night. Do you remember?
Yeah.
He said he was going to give us some questions, and he
Yeah.
wanted like some sophisticated answers
Yeah.
with words that he won't understand.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm assuming he knew things about black holes and the collider and all that stuff. But
Well, you would think he would know, but I don't know. I don't know if he does or not. If humans created AI, do you think we would evolve to a higher level of existence or dive into a form of Judgment Day?
if we created AI,
AI.
we have created AI.
Have we?
There's AI everywhere. Artificial intelligence.
I think it means like a robot, like walking around. That.
Don't they have one in Japan?
No, it's not self-aware.
It's not self-aware.
No, it's not self-aware.
Okay. I thought he had some form of self-awareness. I don't think
self-aware means it knows it knows what it is, and it realizes that it has a soul.
I don't think it'll change much. I think we're too destructive of a species. That if we create something like that would ultimately hurt us, we would just destroy it.
Probably would destroy it, but there's no telling if an AI would be like naturally evil or something and want to kill humans.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Maybe they just want to help humans, but who knows?
Maybe his like prime directive is I want to fucking grow petunias or something.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know.
Nice, sweet Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference there.
Like, what goes through a petunia's head when it hits the ground? Does it even know?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
petunia.
I missed one of those more intelligent questions too. Can I touch this?
Yeah. Touch it. Stroke it.
The sparrow thing, right?
The what? What's the sparrow thing? Jack Sparrow?
No, the flight speed of a sparrow. You remember that Monty Python reference?
So, no.
No, you
I
don't.
don't. All I remember is two
Okay.
birds migrating with a fucking
Monty
coconut.
Python, A Quest for Holy Grail. I'm gonna do it
Yep.
quickly. They come to a bridge. There's a guy in a robe on a bridge, and he says, "To cross the bridge, you're gonna answer a riddle." And he says, "What's the flight speed of a common sparrow?" And the guys are like too stupid to answer. They're like, "I don't know." And they go, "Is that a North American sparrow or a European?"
Yeah, I remember this.
And the guy goes, "I don't know." And then he gets like hit by a bolt of lightning and blows up.
Yep. I remember the coconuts. That's what I haven't watched
coconuts.
Monty Python in a long ass time.
What's the coconuts?
Where he runs up to the castle and he's like, they're not actually riding horses, they're just clicking coconuts together like they're horses.
Right. Yes.
And then the guy at the castle's like, "Where the fuck did you guys get? Where'd you get coconuts?" He's like, swallows." He's like, "What swallows? You mean to tell me it's like these birds carried this coconut? They migrated them to here, this coconut, so you could chop them up?" Yeah, they explain it better than I do, and in English. Slangy English stuff. Bunch of languages.
Jerry bought cookies from the dollar store today.
I did. They're very delicious.
Yep. Chocolate shortbread. Pretty good.
And I also bought shortbread.
Yeah.
Tracy's breaking into. She's got the munchies.
Total shortbread and nut. It's good stuff. Why does nodding head signify yes, shaking the head no? I have no clue.
What?
No clue. Why does nodding the head signify yes and shaking it signify no?
I don't know. Why do you drive on parkways and park on driveways?
Well, I'm assuming that's a North American thing or a European thing. Because I'm sure in other cultures, shaking your head means something else.
That's true. There's a lot of different signals that mean different things in different countries.
Oh, tons.
Tons, man. Like, what's the English one for fuck off? Isn't it both fingers or something
Two
like that?
fingers, yeah.
Two fingers.
Two fingers.
Fuck off.
Do you want to know the history of that, people? Because I do, I know it.
Yeah, I think they do.
You're trying to stump me.
You know what? Actually, at this point, I want to know the history.
You do. Why British?
You know what?
Why British people do
the history of
this?
shit.
That why that means fuck off for British people? The two fingers. This is a so anyway, British people do this because in the Battle of Agincourt, when the English army was fighting the French army, the French, when they captured the English longbowmen, they cut off those two fingers so they couldn't draw a bow.
No.
The English longbow, I don't know if anybody knows, was a pretty devastating weapon back in the day. And the British had a shit ton of the longbowmen. And they really destroyed armies with the longbows. So that was the longbowmen would do that to the French army to show that they had their two fingers.
Still got my fingers.
Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
You're gonna get an arrow, pal. Ami. You're gonna get an arrow, ami. That's French, by the way.
I don't think the Englishman would have said that.
No?
No. Unless it was during like a French reign, maybe.
They might have known They might have known a good amount of French.
You know what? I believe they did.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in England and Scotland and stuff. They were very cultured enough to know the French because there was a lot of times where they had to like communicate with the French king and stuff.
Yep.
So they would have had to know how to communicate with him
There
because
was, yeah.
the French bastard was probably too ignorant to learn English.
That French bastard.
Probably wanted to separate too.
Well, I think everybody spoke French and English back then. That was about it.
Most likely. It was probably simpler to learn languages back then too.
Well, there wasn't very many. Yeah? It was like French, English, German, maybe.
Somebody loves something that we're doing. It's probably Emily.
Oh, trivia. Means very good.
Yep. She's probably loving your explanation. Is probably what she's doing.
Probably.
On the longbowman.
Yeah,
It was a good one. I
probably.
didn't know that. I enjoy learning little things like that. It's fantastic. I'm probably gonna use it from now on. Instead of giving somebody the finger, I'm just gonna go like this.
Why is my stool like so high? Is it just me or
It's
is
'cause
it
you're
my
closer.
stool?
It's because your stool's actually closer. I'm pushed back a little bit further.
Man, are you really?
Yeah. My chair's like back.
Let's do this here. Let's try that.
Boom.
Oh, here, all right. Here we go. Here, right. Here you. There you go. There we go. Oh, these stools are comfortable.
They're not.
Well, they're a little uncomfortable. I don't know.
Not bad. They hurt my back a little bit.
You know.
They were good for free.
They were freeze good.
Anybody wants to buy them?
Oh yeah.
Send me an offer. I'll be happy to sell these semi-comfortable wooden stools to you. Nice back support on them. My mom said something about needing a gun.
Are you a stool pigeon?
No, I'm not a pigeon.
And then Emily says
I'm an eagle.
she likes my explanations because I'm a smarty pants.
I'm an eagle. I fly high and free. I got a big wingspan and a big stomach. I don't think eagles have big stomachs though.
No, they don't. They're very light.
No, they are. I am not very light.
No, that's why we can't fly. Oh yeah, that reminds me. If any, yeah, I don't know if you can see these.
If
stools.
any of you figure out how to fly, just let us know.
Here's the stools Jay wants to sell. Here, wait, hang on. Look at, they got backs on them and stuff. They swivel.
And they, all the way around too.
Yeah. Yeah, that and if anybody has wood, solid wood furniture of any kind, we need to know. We'd like to know, please, and thank you.
Just hand it over. You don't want it? We'll repurpose it for you. Or not for you, for me. I'll repurpose it.
Right.
We got all kinds of stuff in the shop. I'm not gonna pull it all out for you. I mean, we got shelves and chairs, and I'm working on a walking stick. We got all kinds of stuff right here. Anybody want a piece of driftwood for their garden? I got a nice piece of driftwood. I'll let it go really cheap. You give me like, you know what? For my viewers here, you buy me a coffee. I'll give you a piece of driftwood for your garden to accent your garden really nicely.
Yeah, seriously, if anybody's got like wood, anything, end tables or, I mean, the older the better, but any wood products. I mean, that's what we're on right now. You know what I mean?
I think D was going to come on tonight, but he decided he was going to the wash. It's his last night for registration for his show. He's cutting it off at midnight. So maybe I'll go for a tour later. I don't know. I've had a couple beers. I might not go anywhere. We'll see.
Oh, you're hammered.
I'm wrecked. That
Look at you.
Brock Street makes me a mess.
Okay, you're wearing a gray T-shirt. You're hammered, man.
Wrecked.
You're hammered.
Sloshed.
We're not at that level yet, Debbie. We can't really build a house yet.
Build you a house? No.
We're at the level of
I could sand you a house.
what could we build?
I could sand a house.
and tchotchkes.
No, I built a coffee table. That's the closest I can come.
If you put a few coffee tables together, you might be able to make a box.
Or rudimentary living quarters. I think I showed the coffee table at one of them.
You did. You
Yeah,
had
I
the glass
did.
top one.
Yeah.
Cement. The end tables are really nice though.
The end tables are gone. Sold today.
They sold fast. They looked really good. I'm not just saying this because we're doing it. Like the end tables and the shelving that he's been doing, they look really good. They look like something that you would buy out of like a home decor store. They like an all white with some like black designs on them and stuff. Oh, look fantastic.
There we are.
Oh, you got a picture
Yeah,
of it.
there. I don't know if I can. There's what the end tables there look like.
Those are great, man.
They the black part is the drawers, and yeah, they sold. I sold them today.
You know what would have went really good with those? You know what? I hate that I'm thinking of this now. We gotta get some more of those end tables.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you did a couple end tables up like that, and you know how many times we see like on Kijiji for free, or you find them at thrift stores, headboards.
Yeah.
You do a headboard the same style with the white and the pattern, and then sell the whole thing as a set,
Yes.
a bedroom set.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Headboards are the new thing now. The people take
Dude,
headboards and
they
they
love
just,
that.
They stick them on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't actually attach them to a bed anymore. But yeah, I actually passed by. I don't know why I didn't pick them up. I passed by a headboard and a footboard on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I didn't pick them up, and then I came back later. They were gone.
You fool.
I know. I should have picked them up. I don't know why I didn't.
Fruit flies and stuff in here.
Value Village of wood furniture. Yeah.
They do. The problem with Value Village, as I said earlier, the problem with Value Village is the pricing is going up, skyrocketing
Yeah.
like crazy. Maybe we need to find a small town Value Village. somewhere a little bit further away
Well,
where they haven't caught on and they're still selling everything dirt cheap.
I mean, Bibles for Mission, that's cheap as hell, but
Bibles and Mission's good.
they don't
They're
have
really cheap.
they don't have much of a selection. Thanks, Debbie.
There is one in Bowmanville though that we need to go.
Thanks, Debbie. They sold quickly once I got them done.
You guys are like the Value Village of wood furniture. I mean, I guess maybe.
What else do I got left?
We're not just accepting the donation and selling it. I mean, we're putting time and care into the piece and stuff, sanding it down, restaining, painting,
Yeah.
adding designs, doing all kinds of stuff. I'll show you like a project I'm working on right now.
Here. This is the other one I just finished. Not even online yet. There you go. It's a shelf.
Oh yeah, people are messaging me still. Who is that?
New Valley Village in Pickering,
It's the
eh?
ex-wife. Don't worry about it. I don't care about her. Not right now, at least.
What do you got?
So we got this shelf here. So a nice shelf. Sanding it down. We'll be painting it into a nice purple. Nice purple when it's done. I mean, granted, this isn't done yet. Nice long shelf. I mean, it's pretty long. I mean, and that's a shelf you pick up for like, you know, for like $5 or something, right? And then you put some of your time and your hard work into it. And then maybe you can flip it for like 20, 25 bucks.
Yeah, your mother's gonna be your biggest client now.
I want
She wants
that.
everything.
You have to have a house first.
Oh, snap!
She's gonna hate me.
Yep.
It's live TV, no holds barred. She's probably gonna
No, you slipped up.
sold purple from my room. Yeah, I'll sell to you dirt cheap, $50.
$50. Wow, so generous.
It's a son to mother deal. My dad said burn. Thanks for backing me up there,
Yeah.
Dad. Burn. But no, that's you gotta keep busy with stuff like that, man. It's,
Your hobby.
you got all kinds of stuff going on, man. Some of those tables you got going, I can't wait to see some of those done. Really big tables.
Yeah, the harvest table. It's gonna be a big one.
Mm-hmm. Made out of barn doors.
Yeah.
Essentially like a small barn door
Yeah.
turned into a tabletop.
It's
I
gonna
got some
be
good ideas for it too.
I'm splitting the second one and I'm gonna make it an extra wide.
That's a good idea. So we're gonna use. What would you use to bring them together? Like a biscuit and joiner type thing.
No, it's just gonna be a cross brace underneath,
Mm.
and then
You think that'll be enough to hold the two pieces of wood together, like the cross brace together?
yeah,
We'll hold all the wood together.
they're pretty solid. If,
I'll jump over the camera there. There we go.
Yeah, that's. Oh, your mother says she have tables. You want to trade them for a shelf? Good one.
But what kind of tables?
Yeah, maybe.
I might be interested. We'll talk after the show about your tables. I'm not sure exactly what tables you're talking about, but I might be interested.
Yeah, the big problem. I don't know if that's going to be the next project. That's going to be turned into a tabletop. There's actually a barn door. That'll be turned solid cedar. It's going to be turned into a table. Yeah, it's going to take a while though. It's going to be a big one. Half moon tables. Oh, those are cool.
Yeah. So I have to work for the next 4 days. Really sucks. I got to work 3 to 11s. That's gonna put a big damper on our show.
Do you really?
Yeah, 3 to 11 for the next 4 days.
I thought you didn't work tomorrow.
No, I work tomorrow.
Oh.
3 to 11 though, that cuts into viewer time. So, I mean, I don't think we'd get a lot of people early in the morning. That's another thing. So, we might have to wait till Saturday to do a show, which sucks. But that gives us time to get a whole bunch of stuff done, and
Yeah, maybe I'll have more projects done.
yeah, we can come up with
Or
some stuff.
we will have more projects.
The world will have advanced 4 days too, so there'll be lots to talk about.
Maybe.
Yep. It also gives everybody else a chance to think up some really good questions for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Try to stump me.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Not gonna happen, pal. Not gonna happen.
Nope. Keep trying, Sean. You're striking out there.
The only bad thing about making these pieces of furniture is that I have to hide it from my girlfriend. 'Cause she then
Broadcast from
wants
a
it
remote location.
every time. Everything I make, she wants it and will not let me get rid of it.
I thought it was gonna have that problem with the shelf, the purple shelf. I thought Tracy was gonna want it for sure.
No, she doesn't want it.
No, it's not a water bottle. She doesn't want it.
Water bottle.
She's gonna throw something at me.
Emily says she loves those pieces. Yeah,
The ones that sold.
the end tables, or because I know what else I got.
Broadcast from my work. You know what, the guys at work are telling me to broadcast from my work. There's a couple problems with broadcasting from work. My first major problem, that's a really important one, Scott's not there. He doesn't work with me. And that's a key piece. I can't
key.
I can't run this show without him. And the second one is I'm in uniform and I work for OLG at a casino, so I don't want to film with my uniform on. I want to keep work out of filming and stuff. I don't want to get into any kind of situation where work is like, tell that guy to stop live broadcasting as an OLG officer, because it gets into a whole weird political logistic thing about like we don't endorse this and stuff. So I just stay a mile away from it. I mean, I guess on my lunch break I could take my work shirt off and broadcast, but I mean, I just don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to get undressed and get back dressed.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing.
Because once I start taking my uniform off, my pants come off. As everybody knows now, pants come off. And then when pants come off, there's no working.
Oh no, pants come off. That's it. Emily, of course, my biggest fan. Emily loves all my stuff.
But she may be your biggest fan. She really doesn't care about your happiness at all.
No, it's true. Yeah, the only other thing I got, the night shift guy at the Shell gas station wants to buy it, but I don't know if he's going to or not. This table here.
You seemed pretty impressed with it when you were telling me.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the table. I did it a while ago. It's a table and chairs. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that's a better picture there. Dude wants to buy it, but I don't know. He's taking a while, so I'm just kind of enjoying it now.
It is a nice table set.
It is. I gotta bring you a slushie? Okay, of course I will. Sure. I'll bring you a slushie, Emily.
No, I want a Slurpee.
Whatever they're called, I don't know.
If you
I like
care about
slushies.
your happiness, you'll bring her a slushie.
I like
My
slushies.
dad's a smart man.
Well, the good thing is that I like slushies, so I'm gonna get one myself.
There wasn't enough sugar?
No, you only drink half of it.
That's complex carbs. That's not simple sugars. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Do you even know anything, Tracy? Do you even know? You
I can't even.
can't even.
On a scale of 1 to even, she can't.
She can't. She's crazy. She's drunk. Probably high. A little bit? Yeah.
You know what? I find is amazing. I find it amazing that Emily logs in because she knows it's gonna be a good time. The whole time we're talking, it's gonna be a good time. We're having a good time. These people are hopefully enjoying watching us. And in the middle of all that, she couldn't wait till the show was done. She was just like, "Yo, bring me a slushie."
Yeah. Yep.
That's fantastic. That's live. That only happens live.
Uh-huh.
So,
No private
you know,
message
I know
or
you're filming the show right now, but can you make me a fucking sandwich?
Yep. Hey, we're doing serious business here, Emily.
We're talking about Slurpees. Come
We're
on.
doing serious business on the show.
Why don't you bring us a Slurpee?
Yeah. Hey, maybe if I mention 7-Eleven or Max, they'll give me free ones.
Oh, there's an old name I haven't seen in a while. Greg Latimer.
Greg
What's going on, Greg? Big shout out for
geez.
Greg.
Wow.
I haven't seen that guy since school.
Yeah.
He's probably still skinny as hell.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say, Greg? He's skinny as hell?
I don't even know what's been going on with that guy. I forgot that he's on my Facebook.
G Slim? That's your name, I think. I called Josh J Slim last night, and he's like, "What? J Slim?
I don't get it.
What does that mean?"
Well, it's Josh.
Yeah.
That I am. He's
There you
he's
go.
still slim. I know nothing about Greg since high school. Like, is this guy like married with kids now, or
I don't know.
like what is he? I don't even know what he does for a living. Nothing. That's fantastic. He's on my Facebook still. We should get together with that guy. We can have some Brock Street
Proxy Blonde.
blondes. We can have some blondes.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, man. This show has been bringing out guys from our past on this show. Like, have been
Yeah.
tuning in to see us. It's
That's
like, oh my
cool.
god, I haven't seen those guys in forever.
Yeah, that is
Everybody's
cool.
jumping on. That's great because it'd be awesome to see all these people get together and stuff. But it's pretty cool that all those people are jumping on here.
Yeah, that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's what Facebook's all about.
Not married, no kids, living the dream. You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I get
sex
stuff thrown at me now.
Age, sex, location, yeah.
ASL, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god, remember fucking good old Durham Central days and fucking what was it, ICQ?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
I think. Do you still remember your ICQ number? I don't.
No.
There's guys out there that they still like guys like Rob Hodnott. He still
Yeah.
remembers his ICQ number.
Uh-huh.
Like, how do you even remember that? It's like a big long digit number, and he knows it.
remembers all numbers.
Is there a term for that? Like
Probably.
the guy just knows. He remembers everything numbers.
Numbers?
He remembers like his mom's telephone number from when he was like 9 or something.
Well,
You know, like who knows that?
yeah, I don't know. I would say idiot savant, but that means the person has to be like mentally retarded somehow. But knows one thing like super well.
So Rob.
Yeah. Pretty much. There you
All
go.
right, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
We don't ever have to worry about Rob watching, because it's now like almost 10 after 9, and I think he's been in bed since 6. So
Yep.
we film when he's in bed. So
Way
we have
past
to
his
worry
bedtime.
because he would get mad, and the world would end if he got mad.
Yeah.
What does it say? Yeah. Oh, Greg's giving his ASL 37 Curtis. Living in Curtis. All right, well, that's good. There's a whole lot to do in Curtis.
Is there? Yeah.
No, there's not.
Not really.
No, not really.
It's pretty close to Oshawa.
Actually, when we were house looking, I wouldn't mind of moving to Curtis.
Yeah.
Curtis isn't too bad. You kind of get like that semi-country feel. You're not quite out in the country, but you're sort of out in the country.
Good yard sales in Curtis.
It's true, but then again, the yard work would have sucked. I mean, I'm already cursing doing the yard work here. Can you imagine having like a big giant field?
Yeah.
I would have definitely had to have a ride on. I'm already thinking I need one now, but I couldn't imagine having a giant field. Not really, but we got an LCBO, a Lickbo. Well, that's good. They got the Brock Street Blonde is sold at the LCBO. I have one too. I live really close to the Oshawa Center, so which they're reopening September 29th. Well, they're not closed, but they're celebrating a grand reopening September 29th. There's like they just did a hiring for like 60 plus stores, new and old.
Yeah.
So all the new stores are just hiring right now. It's really exciting. I have no idea what officially is going into the mall. We've all heard the rumors of like an Apple store, a Disney store, things like that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to come into the Oshawa Center. Hopefully it's not typical Oshawa stuff where we just get like, more clothing stores, maybe a carpet store, and just useless stores that we don't need. Because that seems to be the norm for Oshawa.
Yeah.
So Who knows? Maybe we'll get a really cool thrift store. Probably not, but maybe.
No.
That's why I get a Whitby.
A thrift store? Where's that?
Whitby Mall?
Mm-hmm.
Whitby Mall, there you go. I just smoked everybody out. Whitby
When's
Mall is
that
getting
going
a
in?
thrift store. That's pretty cool.
It's going in soon? Oh, wow, nice.
There we go.
Love thrift stores. A Lush, yeah, right. Sephora's not good enough for you, Emily?
Fuck. Alright, guys, we're at 10 after. We're probably at the hour mark. So,
I don't know who's timing it.
105.
an hour and
Oh,
5
an hour
minutes.
and 5 minutes. There
We're
you
over
go.
the hour, so
Wow.
any minute now, Facebook's going to cut us off. So, we learned from our mistakes like we did the first night. We cut off before they cut us off. So, we will sign off tonight.
I think
been
an
a fun
hour. I
hour.
think an hour is good enough.
Yeah, it's always,
Yeah,
an hour is
that's ours,
fantastic.
right?
We can get a lot out in an hour
Yeah.
and save some more for the next time. Yeah, so we're going to sign out. You guys think up some questions. We'll think up some more topics.
Wood.
Wood. Don't forget that wood stuff because we need it. And
it.
we're going to lift this.
You got it? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Look out.
Oh, no, it's down here.
Oh, hey.